Thanks, Omar, and hello everyone. And it's very impressive to see so many people here so early in the morning. I was very pleased to be invited to speak to you. I didn't think I was going to be coming because I'm a bit stuffed at the moment. I've been surrounded by 6 staff, and so I am right up to here on tablets and antibiotics. Anyway, I decided I really wanted to come and meet you all and speak briefly about this interesting topic. I'd like to first of all acknowledge the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, the traditional custodians of our land, and pay my respects to their elders, both past and present. And I am a bit scripted, I've got to say. It's probably all those years in Parliament where you do a private member statement, you've only got 5 minutes, so you script it. So here I go. There have been very interesting and diverse presentations. I want to turn this around and argue that we will only be truly stuffed as a civilization if we're not stuffed. Or more positively, that dense, engaging, innovative cities stuffed with people and with ideas are our only rational hope for the future. I think the evidence is all around you. It's here at this event. It spreads beyond these walls in the research going on in universities, in the startups and the creative businesses popping up and thriving across our city. It's there in the energy and the optimism of countless people drawn from Australia and around the world. All those people who come to Sydney for a better life. Cities provide ready access to specialised knowledge and technologies, to suppliers and to finance, and cities link to global markets. They are the exchange point not only for goods, but, and this is increasingly important, for ideas. If cities are the problem, they're also the solution. And as the challenges posed by global warming become even more acute, cities are finding ways to forge a sustainable future. Density is the key. It allows the introduction of new green infrastructure, such as locally produced from tri-generation to power, heat and cool whole city neighbourhoods. We're working now on installing Sydney's first tri-generation plants in precincts. Many other benefits can flow from dense urban concentrations. But as Chris Anderson, the founder of TED, said at our recent City Talk, we need to think. We need to think cleverly and clearly about how we create our cities for the future. As he said, the extraordinary speed of urbanisation worldwide makes the question of what we want our future city to be the most urgent facing us. Density, stuffing if you like, is going to happen anyway. What we have is this precious, historic moment to ensure that we build and manage our cities so that everyone, not just the corporate high flyers or the privileged few, is accommodated. That they're accommodated with housing and not relegated to the far fringes if they happen to be lower paid or if they're working in lower paid essential jobs like nursing, teaching or policing. That they're provided with resources such as libraries and sporting facilities that are affordable and accessible. That a rich cultural life, from sessions like this to theatre, music, public art, galleries, museums and festivals, is there for everyone to sample and enjoy. A city that is safe, that is welcoming, that is accessible for all. Families, the elderly, the disabled. That people are given a voice in the city, an opportunity to have their say as well as to be stimulated by the ideas of others. That the city makes sure young, innovative and creative people have places to work and access to the financial backers they need. And let's not leave beauty out of the equation. The city should be beautiful. It should be an inspiring place to be. It should have generous parks and public spaces and trees and great public architecture. For all the constraints and limitations on cities in Australia, I think our 3-tiered system of government, our over-governed system, there is one plus, and that is that city governments can actually achieve many of these things. We can address climate change through our tri-generation on a precinct scale, which can then retrofit our city, take us off the coal-fired grid, through to micro-scale services, right down to bike repair kits in our libraries. We can collaborate with others to reduce our emissions by banding together with a handful of owners who control the city's commercial building stock to reduce greenhouse emissions, or by devoting numerous spaces around the city to car share parking, and these things are happening. We can take a rundown, unsafe urban area like Redfern, and by renewing existing parks, widening and paving streets, and collaborating with social change agencies, help restore a sense of community and civic pride that has in turn boosted and about turn in the commercial fortunes and given some of the most marginalised people in our city a new sense of belonging. I think if we can get the skeletons of the city right, the streets, the transport systems, the open spaces, the public facilities, if we can get them right and protect them against encroachment, if we can get the building regulations right so that denser living is an enriching experience and not a torture, then we can all lead stimulating, rich and rewarding lives without even feeling stuffed. And when we do need a little sustenance, we can wander out to a mobile food truck that can give us a healthy, tasty snack we crave, or we can find a small bar and a good friend and have a wine. Thank you.